Stunning developments just moments ago in the case of 5-month-old Cortez Rose, allegedly abducted by babysitter Danielle Medina.
Our main concern is the safety of the child. She was left in care of the child and was last seen with a stroller, with the baby in a diaper bag in Madison, pushing the baby towards Granite. She has no cell phone and have no contact with her since she left with the child. We're concerned for the baby's health and well-being. The weather down here is not very good. It's raining, it's thunderstorm, there's lightning. She's got a diaper bag, she's got a stroller, maybe 2 diapers in there. She has no money, so that is a big concern for us.
Little Cortez has been found alive. Cortez and babysitter Danielle Medina were found by United States Marshals in Fort Wayne, Indiana. An informant reportedly led authorities to the house where Cortez and Medina were located. According to reports, 13 other people were inside the home.
Straight out to Nicole Parton, investigative reporter. How far away had she gotten?
Good evening, Nancy. We know that she had made it to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Fort Wayne, Indiana. And how did she get there, Nicole?
We still don't have that information. We know that there are people who say they saw her at different bus stations and bus stops along the way, but we're still not sure how she made it these several hundred miles away.
Clark Goldband, what was the condition of the baby?
Well, Nancy, according to sources we're just hearing from as we go to air tonight, the child was heard crying in the background on the phone call to the local law enforcement officer. He said it was the sweetest sound he ever heard.
Out to the lines, Carla in California. Hi, Carla.
Hi, Nancy.
What's your question, dear?
I'm sitting in bed, I have the flu, and I'm watching in amazement is how do these women leave their children with absolute strangers and expect anything good to come from it? Why are these women also not charged with child endangerment or child neglect?
You know, I want to go back to the lawyers, Robin Sachs, Ray Giudice, Joe Lawless. Robin Sachs, she's right. This woman had no idea about the babysitter's background, and the babysitter took off almost immediately. Then we find out she had secretly been telling people she wanted a baby of her own, even fabricating the lie that she herself was pregnant.
Absolutely. We're sitting here and spending much time focusing on the people who have actually taken the child, but we're not looking at the mothers who are responsible for the children, and they should absolutely be subjected to some sort of child endangerment. Unfortunately, we see this as a case for Department of Children and Family Services, or CPS, and not enough action in our criminal justice system.
To Ray Giudice, in fact, Child Protective Services has the baby tonight. Do you believe it will go back to the mother?
I don't think so, and I just want to pick up on that point. It is now so easy to go online and check neighborhoods where sexual predators live, check people's criminal histories. If you're going to give a child over to a babysitter, get a driver's license, a date of birth, a social security, and check it. It's so easy that I think that can start to have criminal ramifications for prosecution for negligence.
Lawless?
I think that depends on the situation of the mother. Some people don't have computers. Some people are desperate trying to get work, need to find a place to put their child, some kind of child care. I think it depends on the circumstances. Possibly criminal prosecution, but not always.
Back to the conditions under which the baby was found. Tonight, proof again, there is a God. This 5-month-old baby has been found alive. This after mommy leaves to obtain baby clothes, comes back, the house is empty. Babysitter and baby both gone. Since then, the babysitter has turned up at various bus stations across the country to make it nearly 400 miles away from home. And she did this, Clark Goldband, apparently with very little or no money, no provisions, nothing. What was the child eating? And what was her destination?
And Nancy, not only no money, but our understanding as well is no cell phone. In fact, the U.S. Marshals had been on the case for about the past 24 to 48 hours. They were somehow able to trap her cell phone number, and by tracking her cell phone number, they were able to find a lead on this house. When they arrived at the home, apparently 13 people were in the house at Fort Wayne, Indiana.
To Terry in Tennessee. Hi, Terry.
Yes, hi, Nancy. This is Cherry. I love you.
Sherry, thank you for calling in, dear.
I would like to know, how did she know this teenager, and why would she leave this teenager babysitter knowing that she was talking about she wanted a kid of her own?
Well, Sherry, I don't think the mom knew that she had been talking about how she wanted a baby of her own, or that she had actually fabricated a lie and told a lot of people she herself was pregnant. I mean, right there, red flag of alarm. What about it, Clark Goldband?
New information this evening tells us that, in fact, she never slept in the house, Nancy, as reported last night. She apparently wandered in and out of the house for the past few days, was an acquaintance of the family, took the baby, family saw that, and they didn't stop her. They thought she would return.
Baby Cortez Rose, alive, in custody of the state tonight. Right now, a special salute to Dr. John Taylor, at 88 years young, Baptist preacher his whole life, now retired, competed with 450 other athletes to complete a rigorous triathlon. He made it across the finish line. His goal, to be the first in the USA over 90 to compete in a USA Triathlon Association approved triathlon. Here he is with his family. Dr. Taylor, keep the faith, and congratulations, you inspire us. And tonight, our prayers with the family of Mrs. Martha Sorrell's young Heimerlin, 89, a lifelong member of her little Methodist church, Liberty, where she was the church pianist for years, president of United Methodist Women, president of Camellia Garden Club. She graduated Miller High, Middle Georgia College. She was preceded in death by husband James Young, leaves behind husband Joe Heimerling, daughter Marcia Young Johnston, her family including 5 great-grandchildren. Martha Young Heimerling, a most gentle, sweet, and caring lady who touched the lives of all around her, in heaven tonight.
It's good to get away.